Guys, it's actually happening. Remember a while back when I made that April Fool's video talking about a possible cross country trip I'd be doing in the USA? Well, I never thought those plans would actually come to fruition, which is why I posted that video on April 1st. But the plans actually did come to fruition, and I am actually doing this trip. It's beyond incredible. So, I decided to make a countdown series where I would talk about the details of this big trip. Today's video will be about the broader details of the trip. I'll be discussing the cities I'll be going to, and consequently the parks I'll be hitting in these cities. The trip starts at New York City, and I won't be doing much roller coaster stuff here. If I get the time to do it, then I might visit Coney Island for Luna Park, but most of my time at New York will be dedicated to a lot of out of the box activities like the Dream House, the subway tour, etc. etc. And yes, I might be the very first New York visitor who didn't go to Statue of Liberty and Times Square. I mean it, I am not going to either of those places. The next city, or rather state, that I'll be visiting is New Jersey, where I have a lot of stuff planned. For starters, I'll obviously be going to Six Flags Great Adventure. I'll be spending a good 2 days over there, possibly three if I get the time to do it. And I will also be going to Playland's Castaway Cove at Ocean City, and I'll be going to Nickelodeon Universe at American Dream Mall. So I'll be spending maybe 1.5 weeks, maybe 1 week, 1.5 weeks over here. And after that, I'll be moving to Philadelphia. In Philadelphia, obviously, I'll be going to Hershey Park. But since Donny Park isn't all that far away, I'll be visiting Donny Park as well. I have a lot of other activities planned for Philadelphia. I mean, I'm just going to be exploring the area around Philadelphia quite a bit outside of roller coasters. And yeah, I'll be spending a good 1 to 2 weeks over there. Then I would be heading to Sandusky, Ohio. Yes, it's really far away, which is why I decided that I would also take a pit stop at Pittsburgh. Try saying that 5 times in a row. But I'll be taking a stop at Pittsburgh. I won't be spending more than 2 days over there because the only thing that I want to do in Pittsburgh is Kennywood, obviously. So I might be spending a couple of days in that park. And then I'll be heading for Sandusky in Ohio. The next park I'll be hitting is obviously Cedar Point, where I'm going to be spending half a week. Yes, I'll be spending half a week at Cedar Point. And then, just as I would be done with Cedar Point, I'll take a 4 hour drive to Mason, Ohio, and I'll explore Kings Island for another 2 days. Which means that I'll be spending at least 1 week in Ohio just for theme parks. I'll then be taking a flight to the West Coast, where I'll explore three cities. First, I'll be going to Los Angeles, and of course, I'll explore Six Flags Magic Mountain, and I'll also go to Knott's Berry Farm. Then I will take a day trip to San Diego, where I will of course go to SeaWorld San Diego. This whole process will take about 2 weeks minimum. And after that, I'll be taking a flight to San Francisco, where I'll be rounding out my coaster trip with two final theme parks: Six Flags Discovery Kingdom and California's Great America. So, of all the parks that I'll be visiting, I've already been to two parks, namely California's Great America and Six Flags Magic Mountain. It has been 6 years since I've gone to both of these theme parks. This pretty much rounds out my brief overview of my ambitious USA cross country trip. Let me know if there are any parks that I have missed, or if there are any places that I should visit in these cities, including or excluding theme parks. Well, that's pretty much all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and catch my next part of the series next week. See you.